Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. First video of 2019. I am Montoya. Thank you very much for joining me. A lot to talk about as we begin the new year. I am kind of glad that 2018 is behind us. As a fan of Fallout 76, I was feeling terrible that it was the most hated game of the year, but thankfully, Atlas came out. And Atlas snuck in right at the end to become the worst game of 2018 from a lot of reviews that I see. But here's something strange, and I guess I want to talk about this in this video. For Atlas, and I guess it's a good point to, a good way to start the year. And what I want to bring up is the disconnect I see in Atlas, which is the negative reviews versus the amount of fun people are actually having playing the game. This happened also in Fallout 76. Now, Angry Joe, I met Angry Joe at CitizenCon. What a nice guy. And he came out with his Fallout 76 review, and it was terrible. The game was buggy, it was broken. But I was playing the game, and I was playing the game with a bunch of people, and even in light of all the terrible bugs and the server crashes and everything about it was bad, but we were still enjoying the game. Yes, it shouldn't have been $60. It should have been a $40 or $30 game to start with. But there was a big disconnect between the enjoyment we were having playing it and what the rest of the internet was saying about how terrible it is. It happened again in Atlas. Now, if you have seen what they are showing on Atlas on Steam, let me just pull this up for you right here. Reviews. Mostly negative after 16,400 reviews. Now, if the only thing I know about Atlas is what I see on the Steam page, everything I need to know is right here, and that this game is terrible. Negative reviews, a lot of them. Look at this. There's no denying this is terrible. So how is it that for the first time since, I was going to say since we've started test, but actually, no, we went to Discord about 3 years ago. For the first time in 3 years that we've been using Discord for communications in test, the left-hand column for the channels for Atlas, and I'm looking over right now, it's empty right now because it's Wednesday morning, everyone's at work, but over New Year's and over the weekend, the channels for Atlas were packed. I'm talking stacked. I'm talking Crew 1, Crew 2, Crew 3, Crew 4, PvE, PvP, full of names. You had to keep on scrolling and scrolling and scrolling to go all the way down. There were so many people in there. It was packed and everyone was playing the game and loving it. What I saw on Discord versus what I see here feels totally disconnected. But how can that be? And what I found is this, and I don't know if you're the same, but when I play a game, and I'm thinking to a recent game I may have played, like Far Cry perhaps, Far Cry 5. I paid $60 for Far Cry 5, I played it, I got my 60 hours out, and I'm done. I didn't leave a positive review for Far Cry, I didn't leave a negative review. I played the game, it was okay, and I'm done with it, that's it. There's actually a new Far Cry coming out, which we'll talk about in a second. What drives people to leave positive or negative comments? Now, I feel personally, and maybe you feel the same way, let me know. If you're angry about a game, if you feel you've been cheated out, if you get a game which isn't what you expect, you are more likely to leave a negative comment. But if you get a game which is just, okay, it's what I expected, you are not going to leave any positive comments. You're just going to go, okay, it is what it is. I feel that's what we see here a lot. A lot of people download the game, oh my god, this is an Ark reskin, but listen, I don't know what you were expecting, because when I saw the very cool trailer they put out, I mean, it does look pretty nice. It's festive, the music's uplifting, and if you had spent any time on Ark, you would be able to know exactly what this game is going to be about. So for the people to be all surprised that this is an Ark reskin, I don't think you should have been. I mean, it is, it's Ark, but no dinosaurs. Instead of dinosaurs, there's ships. And it does look good. I mean, Sea of Thieves failed somewhere, and a lot of people were saying, okay, we're waiting for the next good pirate game, and they're hoping this would be it. And for some people it is, but for a lot of people, the disappointment is there, and we see it in the reviews they left. So I was kind of interested to know from you, if you are currently playing Atlas, what are your thoughts on it right now? Because from what I'm seeing, the people who liked Ark are jumping into Atlas and putting in their hours, and I know they're complaining about the grind, they're complaining about losing. In fact, let's read some of the comments. Most accurate pirate game I've ever played, it's all stolen our money. Login boss is very difficult. I think I just paid $25 for an Ark mod. Yeah, it is an Ark mod. That's essentially what it is. Watch your playtime, it'll pass fast while watching the main screen. Well, you know what? I haven't actually played this game. I'll confess, I tried Ark. I'm not an Ark fan. The game style didn't suit me, but a lot of people I know, almost every single one of my friends, do play it. And a lot of them have jumped into Atlas. And I know they complain about the grind and the loss. In fact, there was a major battle just yesterday. 100 people went up against 25 people from Test. A lot of the ships were lost, but Testies held their ground. By the way, if you are playing Atlas, drop down into our Discord. Go play with the guys there. They're doing great. There's a lot of PvP going on. They're having a lot of fun. And I understand the grind and the sense of loss is what makes Ark suck, but at the same time, it's what makes the game great. When you put in 100 hours to build a ship and some guy comes along and sinks it, it does suck. I can't handle that kind of loss. That's why I don't play this, but a lot of people do like it. Region Lock China. I heard about that. I heard there's a lot of China versus the world type controversy in there. Just like pirates who took our money away. I would have put perfume and lipstick if I had known I was going to get strung along and effed all Saturday. Yeah. But still, I understand the game has its issues. I'm curious to see what happens here. Will this chart start changing around for more blue and less orange as more patches and improvements come along? Let me know your thoughts about Atlas. I think with the right work, if they do fix the problems, this can turn around. And the most negative reviews are out. So, in my opinion, and based upon the people I still see playing, I think this will turn around. Give me your thoughts. And also, if you play Atlas, don't forget to drop in. There's a bunch of people here willing to play with you any time of day at Test Discord. That's discord.gg// Too much eggnog /test. I will see you in the next one.